we kind of need to prove ourselves that we're not bad people, because most people think we're bad people because other Muslims do bad things, but that doesn't mean other Muslims do bad things. We have to prove ourselves that we are good people.
Yeah, like if you leave the spot dirty, they're gonna think that every Muslim does that. So if you pick up what like garbage off the ground, they'll think, oh, that's how every Muslim does. They think that we're not like what they think we are. They're gonna think, well, we're not racist, we're not mean, we're not like selfish, we're not anything like that, as they say. So they're gonna think, why don't we stop this?
We also have to prove that we're respectful to everybody else, and that like we're just everybody else, like that we're the same.
We're all human beings. Just because we have a different religion doesn't mean that we're all different from others.
That people always say when they see a Muslim, go back to your country. I mean, this is the land of the Native Americans. Everyone should go back to their own country if you think about it. I don't know why. I guess it's about misunderstanding that all Muslims are. There's converts. There's people that were born and raised here. Their parents were born and raised here. Maybe if you go all the way back to their grandparents and their ancestors, they were Irish or whatever else. They're converts and they became Muslim, and they understand the religion and they learned it the right way. So I think it just goes back to not understanding it properly, not understanding the religion.
How people are trying to understand tolerance now, and how Congress is making extra rules on, like, a few years ago they made Eid like a day for schools to close down, and then that people could take a break. So people were saying, why should we change? This is a Christian country, we shouldn't change for them. But if you look at the Constitution, there's a separation from state and church. So they're saying if you're going to go to an Arab country, they're not going to break for Christmas, but over here we're going to break for Eid and Ramadan and stuff. But it's actually a separation from state and church, and they don't understand that. And they think that since the majority of the U.S. is Christian, that we shouldn't be equal to other people, even though there's a whole bunch of religions and they should all be treated equally.
Don't get respected enough. And some people that are Muslim, they're born in America and they still don't get respected for that. Everybody else should be treated the right way.
Yeah,
in the same way. Just because we're from somewhere else, we're foreign, that we're not different. We're all rude, mean, selfish.
Yeah,
and some of us are actually really nice, kind, loyal,
respectful, we're honest. And Islam means peace too. So we all just want to be peaceful with everybody.
We're supposed to represent our religion well at all times. That's something that the Prophet and God ordained on us. But also, especially after 9/11, we have to be super careful how we act around people. Definitely watch what we say, and just, if we follow what we're supposed to do, there's no problems.
Either way, in any religion, everyone's supposed to watch out what they do. No one's supposed to do something wrong that they know is wrong, even though some people do anyway. In our religion, we have to make sure what we say to other people, especially if somebody comes up and asks you about your religion. You have to make sure you're making yourself sound as a bad Muslim and making other Muslims look bad, but also you try not to offend the person that's asking. So we have to watch out what we say to other people. We have to watch out how we eat in front of other people, how we walk, how we talk, how we act with our parents in front of the public. We just have to do our best in everything that we can.
I think ever since 9/11, that when people start just magnifying you, you have to always be on edge and always do the right thing, always follow the rules. And if you're gonna do anything wrong, make sure that you try to correct it. And even if you're wronged, just try to forget it and always be civil with people, always respect them, always listen.
But maybe that's better for us because we're supposed to act that way whether people are watching us or not. So maybe it's for the best.